Greetings, my name is Peter Nelson. I'm the CEO of Full Service Property Management. And I'm excited today to share with you a common mistake, or not so common mistake, the new landlords, new owners will make with their rental property. And it has to do with the pricing strategy for their rental. And typically what we'll do at Full Service Property Management, we will come up with a market price of what we think the property will rent for. We will oftentimes go above that just to test the market because we want to make sure we don't, under rent it. But usually we know it's going to rent for this amount. And so let's just use an example that we have a house that we believe will rent for $2,000 a month. Sometimes we will get owners or clients that will come back to us and say, no, I want $2,100 a month. $2,100, it's my bottom line, not a penny less. It's your house. We will follow your instructions. But we will also inform you it is above the market price. What we find time and time again is when we have overpriced properties, they will remain in the market for extended periods of time. I have seen overpriced properties stay vacant for 3 to 4 months, and the owner refused to allow us to lower the price to a market rent and then eventually they did, and we rented it up, and 3 or 4 months worth of rent were lost. It was frustrating in those circumstances. But let's go back to our example. We've got a $2,000 a month property that we know at market will rent for $2,000. But our owner says, no, I want $2,100. Eventually, we'll get it rented. Let's just say it usually takes 6 to 8 weeks. We'll say 8 weeks later, somebody will rent that property for $2,100 a month. Yay, right? Except that in those 2 months, we have lost $4,000 worth of rent. Okay. On the flip side, if we're allowed to drop our rent to the market rate of $2,000, now we have lost $100 a month, or over the course of a year, $1,200 in lost rent. We don't really think it's lost because no one was going to rent it for that anyhow for a long time. That $1,200 in lost rent on a $2,000 house represents a little over 2 weeks of lost rent. So if we can rent that property in less than 2 weeks, 2 weeks sooner, we've made up all of that. So either you lose $1,200 in that scenario, or you lose $4,000 in that scenario, which makes more sense. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to get the right answer. And so when you have available rentals, the key, and I've been doing this for 33 years, the key is not cash. It's not chasing that last $100. The key is cash flow. You need to get that property rented and the property turning over cash flow. Once it's rented, we can go back when the lease expires and look at raising the rent. But I will plead with you here is don't chase that last $100. Let our property managers who are experienced at this do this every day, guide and direct a strong marketing strategy, and it will return over the long haul the most return on your investment. Thanks very much for watching this video and for considering Full Service Property Management. Make it a great day.